With over 450 Pokemon cards, Pokeballs, Master Balls, 32 secret illustration rares,
and more Eevees and Eeveelutions than you can handle, this is our Prismatic Evolutions Master Set. But first, let's talk about how amazing this Voltex binder is. It's just the regular hot pink, nothing super fancy for Prismatic. And we used Dragon Shield white sleeves.
If you'd like to get a binder yourself, use code ROCHEVX at voltex.com and save 10% off your order, and you'll support the channel. Here we go with Prismatic Evolutions. As always, starting off with grass-type Pokemon, and every card has 4 different variants.
Yeah, this was a pain to complete for sure. But the pages look nice.
The pages do look nice and orderly. So execute obviously first. We got everyone's gonna have a Pokeball and a Master Ball for the Pokemon at least anyway. So kind of cool, little nice rows. Our first EX here with Leafeon, and all the Eeveelutions actually have the Prismatic stamped as well. So that's basically an exclusive that goes in the set that also throws off the pages, of course.
Yep.
But anyway, we're gonna just keep going. Lots of cards to see. 4 of each card except for the EXs, which most of them have 2. So here we go. We have Hydrapple and Teal Mask Ogerpon, balancing it back out.
Puts it back in the right order.
Only for 1 row with the Flareons, and then Flareon EX and the Prismatic stamped Flareon.
Then we go on with our Litleos and then Pyroar. Then we've just got 1 Hearthflame Mask Ogerpon EX there. And then we go into our water with the Slowpoke and then Slowking. We got Goldeen's, Seaking, Vaporeon, lots of Vaporeons here. And then here's the Prismatic stamp. Then going into our Suicune. Then Glaceon. And then Glaceon's got the EX and then the EX stamped promo.
Wellspring Mask Ogerpon right here, the EX. A Pikachu EX. Then we have our Jolteons and then our Jolteon EX with the Prismatic stamp. Iron Hands and Iron Thorns, both being electric type here. Then we go into Espeon, so lots and lots of Eeveelutions in the set. Espeon, our Pokeball, our Master Ball, our Espeon EX with the Prismatic stamp, and so on and so on. Duskull and Dusclops.
Then we go into Dusknoir. We got cute little Spritzy, Aromatisse. Then we go to Sylveon, Sylveon EX, and we got the stamp over here. Then we got Screamtail, screaming at I don't know what. Then we go into Fluttermane, Munkidori, Bezendipity, and we got Iron Boulder. And we go into our fighting with Larvitar, Pupitar, and then Groudon, Riolu, Lucario EX.
Then we keep going with Hippopotas, Hippowdon, Blood Moon Ursaluna, Great Tusk. Then we get into Sandy Shocks EX, our Okidogi, Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon. At Cornerstone Mask balances it back out.
Finally back.
And of course, balances it back out with Umbreon. Then our Umbreon EX Prismatic stamp. Some Sneasel, Houndour, and Houndoom right here. Some Houndooms on the next page as well. We have our Tyranitar EX, Roaring Moon. Then we start our Steel type. Bronzor, Bronzong, Heatran, and then we got Duraludon, and then our Chaladon here on the next page.
Small Steel.
Yep, Dreepy, Dracloak, and then Dragapult, balancing it back out, only for Eevee to throw it back off. Actually, the Eevee actually keeps it balanced, because in here, Eevee actually has 5 cards. So we have the Pokemon Day, Cosmos Reverse Holo, the regular Reverse Holo, obviously the common, the Pokeball, the Master Ball. My goodness, Eevee gets 5.
Yeah.
But then we have Eevee EX and the Prismatic stamp, and then the Snorlax EX to kind of balance it out.
Yeah.
So
that was nice.
Pokemon doing great things with their exclusives.
Yeah, for those of us with OCD that like things even, then this binder came out okay. And we got Hoot Hoot, our Noctowls, Dunsparce, then we got our Miltanks, and then Lugia EX, throwing it off again. Going into Buniri, Lopunny. Alright, after Lopunny, then we go into our Fanrotom. Then we got Regigigas, Shaman, very cute Pokemon, Furfrou, Halucha. And we got Noibat, Noivern EX, Terapagos EX. And then we start our trainers. And the trainers are only 3. No Pokeball, or no Master Balls.
Trainers didn't get a Master Ball, only a Pokeball.
Thank God.
So yeah, thank God. It kind of, it would have been even more nuts. So Amaris, Area 0 Underdepths. We got Binding Mochi right here. Binding Mochi. And then we got a whole page of Black Belt's training, and the way it laid out, at least how we have it, is perfect. So this whole page is Black Belt's training, 4 different variants. And then the next page, Briar, some Buddy Buddy Poffins, Bug Catching Set, Carmine, Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking. On the next page, we got Crispin, Earthen Vessel, Explorer's Guidance. So Prismatic actually had a lot of reprint trainers that were very playable.
Very playable.
So very playable cards if you needed them. Next, we have Festival Grounds, Frenzen Paldea, Glass Trumpet, Haban Berry, Janine's Secret Art, Kieran, Lacey, Larry Skill. Got some ace specs over here. We got Max Rod, Maximum Belt, Ogre's Mask, Prime Catcher, Professor Sada's Vitality, and Professor Turo's Scenario. Keeping it balanced, the 3 ace specs actually keeps the pages balanced. And the next page is a whole page of Professor's Research. We didn't plan it this way. That's literally how it laid out. And I'm very happy because I have OCD like crazy. So
Yep, we got Oak, Elm, Rowan, and Sycamore.
Very cool how they did that.
So, yep.
Makes me very happy.
Yep, indeed. Then we have Rescue Board, Roto Stick, 3 more ace specs rounding it out. We got Scoop Up Cyclone, Sparkling Crystal, Techno Radar, and then our Treasure Tracker.
And it just so happens that the full arts start on the next page. Wow, Pokemon.
It's beautiful.
You did it. You did it great.
Yep, full art trainers. Starting with Amaris, Atticus, Brassius, Airy, Frenzen Paldea. We got Giacomo, Larry Skill, Mila, Ortega, Rayfort, and Time.
And that's all. And that's a page of full art trainers, and then we start our 32 secret illustrator rares.
The biggest, most expensive part of this whole set. Very shiny too.
Leafeon being first. Teal Mask Ogerpon being second. We got the Flareon next. The Ceruledge, which is one of my favorite cards in the set. The artwork on that is absolutely amazing.
Awesome.
We have another mask here, the Hearthflame mask. And the masks actually look really good here. I know they're not a fan favorite, but they still look really good and how they did this style. Vaporeon, which in my opinion is probably one of the prettiest cards, prettiest Eeveelutions in the set. And I don't really like Vaporeon, so that's crazy for me to say. Glaceon next here. Glaceon also beautiful. You got the Palafin.
Underrated
Palafin
card
for sure.
I think it's just overshadowed by all the Eeveelutions.
It's overshadowed by Eeveelutions,
it's
of
lost
course. But there's some beautiful SIRs in here. Wellspring Mask Ogerpon next. Then we got Jolteon, and I feel like they could have did Jolteon much better. This card is not great, but it's in the set.
Some zappies here.
This Iron Hands, absolutely amazing. Iron Hands,
cool
beautiful.
Card, yep.
And then we got Espeon right here. Also, I feel like they could have did a little more with Espeon.
Yeah, that one's a bit plain. I think, they definitely could have done more. Yeah. But Sylveon, as always, adorable, cute, very cute, pink, everything's very, very nice. Iron Valiant EX, and then we've got Iron Crown EX. We got Sandy Shocks EX. Then we go into our Cornerstone Mask. Then the Moonbreon 2.0.
Moonbreon 2.0.
Sunbreon.
Don't call it a sun because it's not a sun.
I think it seems more like a moon to me. It doesn't seem like a sun.
It's definitely a moon because the sky is dark.
Yeah, and it says Moon Mirage.
Yeah.
Literally says on the card what it is.
Mirage Breon.
There we go.
Better than Sunbreon. Whoever said Sunbreon, something should happen.
Yeah, but this was obviously the chase card of the set.
Yes.
So
of course.
Yeah.
Beautiful card. It actually looks nice. Very gorgeous.
It is nice. The Umbreon in the moonlight.
Yep.
Wonderful. So.
But we're still going. We got Roaring Moon EX next. Very cool looking Roaring Moon. Petrant next as well. That one's okay. That one too.
I like the colors. Like it's bright and kind of cartoony. Yes, so it is. I like those.
A lot of the cards in the set are like cartoony.
Yeah, I like the cartoony ones better. Yes, and I struggle to see the Pokemon. It feels like one of those hidden pictures to me, to my eyeballs. Like I'm like, what is that?
Yeah. The Dragapult, like she said, it looks like almost it's giving me stained glass vibes a little bit.
No, a lot of them in the set are like that. And like I said, to me, it seems very busy for my eyeballs to focus on one thing. So I can't it's difficult for me to find the Pokemon. Like I said, it looks like one of those old school hidden pictures where you have to unfocus your eyes to see the picture. Then we go into Raging Bolt EX. I like that one. Another kind of cartoony one. Then we've got Eevee EX.
Blood Moon Ursaluna next. Very cool. This is actually what I wanted when the Blood Moon Ursaluna,
Yes.
the original one, came out. Very sinister. You know, Blood Moon, it just
Yeah.
sounds sinister. And
Not-
so this one definitely fits that vibe. It looks very
Not
like possessed almost. You know?
Playing with the other bears.
Then we got the Terapagos, another SIR of Terapagos, which is pretty cool. And then we have some secret Illustrator Rare trainers. So we got Amaris, Crispin, Drayton, and they all have like their little house border on it, which is kind of cool. You got Janine's Secret Art, which is a beautiful card. And then you got Kieran, which is also I really like that
it's
card.
a really pretty card. Looking like lovelorn or lost or something. But the lighting on it is fantastic.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, what Pokemon is doing with cards is
Yeah.
nuts. And you got the Lacey, and believe it or not, the Lacey was the last card we needed to finish the set. And then we go into our golds, and the golds look really good in this set. I believe they're underrated for sure, but they look really good. Iron Leaves, Teal Mask Ogerpon, Walking Wake, Pikachu EX, and Terapagos EX. Not sure why they didn't give Iron Boulder or Iron Crown any love, and I'm not sure why they didn't give the other masks any love in gold. I'm happy about it because we would have ran out of space in the binder. Maybe that's why.
It wouldn't have been even.
But
Here we are.
here's the 5 golds. Beautiful cards, beautiful cards. And then, because of Prismatic being Prismatic, you could pull these reverse holos in the pack. And these Shattered
love the
Glass
Shattered
holos
Glass
actually
holos.
came out of Terapagos
UPC.
UPC, but they must be included because of they have the same code. So we put, all of the energies. And then the last page, more energies. And then, of course, we include the ETB promo, the Pokemon Center promo. And because this is what it is, we included the Fruit Basket Eevee SIR.
There you have it, folks.
476 cards of Prismatic Evolutions goodness.